And no, this isn't real. These are all like weird images that I just associate, but like it just was a gross feeling, and like it took me a few years to realize that the song is like me realizing I'm gross. But at first I was like, this is just how I feel. People feel things. And I'm like, ooh, that felt bad. So.
Yes.
I started writing music when I was like 18. Because I grew up in like this really super small weird town, and like there's just stuff that would happen. There'd be like 10-year-olds like smoking and just like dog crap on the floor, and like everybody's just smoking weed and shooting paintballs at each other and breaking each other's skateboards. It's just a weird time. It's this weird, and I just sort of exploded those parameters and made this like pseudo-violent world where these kids like stick together but are also dangerous and terrifying. I used to be in a band called Eugene Ugly, and I wrote a lot of the like song skeletons, and then I was with a drummer, and he was tremendous, and like we would build them together. And like, so I always say we were absolutely collaborative in the way we wrote, but I just pitched most of the ideas. And now in Wiving, it's the lines are much more blurred, and everybody kind of just does like 25% of the work. Like everybody brings their own ideas to the table. It's much nicer. I still write the lyrics, but I will never give that up. I will murder them if they try and take it from me. But that's just me. That's just me. I used to drink a whole bunch, but now I don't anymore. And you kind of make enemies along the way when you do that. And I used to have like really terrible anxiety, like terrible performance anxiety, and like just, or not performance anxiety, like human anxiety. I love performing, but like super weird interactive anxiety. And I would used to get, like Corey and I used to have like these weird confrontations, like really big, like in your face, where I'd get like angry about like how he was contributing more to the band than I was. And like that would like bother me to my core. Like I'm not doing enough, I'm not good enough. And I was taking it out on him. It was a very weird sort of thing. It was fun and joyous, like we loved it. But there was like, so I should say like it started really fun, and then it got way too weirdly serious. And I'm a happy person. I've always been a pretty happy guy. But I always leaned easily into the gross thoughts. But now I'm just at a point where I'm like, well, we've done that. We don't need to try that again. So now we're trying to be pleasant. Now we're actually trying to write romantic things. Wedding rings and Birkin bag in her husband's hand. He starts to wave, but her eyes cross and legs shake. It's weird. I really like to work in as tight a bubble as possible. So I come home, I usually like keep it dark if I can. I don't know how people do it. Like when people go to coffee shops to write, that's all bullshit. Nobody does that. I don't understand that. Like you need an office or a private space. That's your space where your ideas live. You have to go out and get the ideas, and then you synthesize them in your own little private spot. Smoking in the bathroom, tarot cards and rose beneath the piss-covered sink on my cruise convinced, but I've hyped all with temperance. I don't know. I've just always grown up in Sacramento. I take Sacramento very seriously. It's a great city with a great culture, and you can't do better. So every time we get on stage and we're playing it, like we want to be, like we feel excited to be capturing those emotions again, like we're chasing something good. Oh,